Hey, how's it going on this cloudy, somewhat beautiful April day? So, check this out. The other day I was at work with one of my co-workers, and he's a retired Army veteran, and he was stationed in Korea in the 90s and like the early 2000s. And so, you get to talking about your favorite watering hole. Where did you used to go to and stuff? And, he talks about stuff that, that used to be around that, well, as you can see, is no longer here. So he said, hey man, you should make a video about, all these watering holes, if you want to call them that, and what happened to them, where are they at right now? So I thought I'd do that. So what we're gonna do, let's just take a quick little tour around Anjungri and see what happened to your favorite watering hole, because I get questions about this a lot. I mean, check this out, you got Liberate Club here. Now, Blue Hawaiian was around here, and Blue Hawaiian is gone. You had your Cadillac, Dixie, was it Dixie Belle? All that stuff, look at this. It's all gone. And you might be wondering what happened to it. Well, as I've alluded to in my previous videos, two things are going on. Number one, renovation. All these old buildings and stuff are being torn down to make room for stuff like that. Okay, so this is what's going on. As you can see, like from this building and this building here, this stuff is ancient by Anjungri standards, maybe 30 years old, 25 years old. They're not well made. They were quickly thrown up, and so now they're like, you know what? We got all these new people coming in. They're old. Let's just tear it down and make new stuff to make room for the new people coming in. Ironically, though, if you ever look at this construction, in fact, let's take a quick little peek. In about 30 years, it's going to be the same way. These buildings are not designed to really last long term. All right. Let's take a peek in here. You got some concrete, which is cool, but a lot of these are kind of like prefab, easy to construct houses or buildings. They can only take a couple months and they can do everything they need to do in here. So yeah, these will last for maybe 20, 30 years, and they'll have to be torn down too. But it's better than what we got now. All right, so let's go back out here. We got crystals. Yeah, all this stuff's over here, but geez, oh geez. Look at all that gone. Oh yeah, the second thing is they're expanding the street too. So to make room, they had to tear, you'll see it up there. They're tearing down the street. Or not tearing down, tearing up the street to widen it. Okay. So that means something has to go. What has to go is your favorite watering hole. Look at this. This is where the road's being widened too. So, yeah, get a lot of videos from these veterans here, and they're always talking about how much it's changed or how much they miss their favorite spot. Yeah, well, they're getting torn down, but it's not all bad news. I'm going to show you where some of these places have relocated now. That's right. Some of these places just simply, they've been torn down, but they've relocated in Anjungri. Let's go take a peek at this. Back there, came to the main road. Now on the main street, which is also torn up again as they redo this section of the street or the road. You got like one of the favorite places to go to is Wild Ones. They have relocated to right here at this building. So you got Time Out, Toy Station, Wild Ones right here. There you go, the Block Bar too, that's a new one. All right, if we go down, we're gonna go by Paradia, one that's been featured in many videos, so I don't have to really show you how to get there. And we see some of the bars and stuff that relocate. And I'm gonna show you an authentic South Korean, Irish Boston pub. Stand by for that. See that VFW hall right there though? They have moved. There's Horse and Cow, by the way. VFW has moved down the street. So you got this new office tail coming up, which is going to be in competition with Paradia. So we're gonna walk down here, and I'm gonna show you where all these new places have popped up or moved to. There's really no drinking establishments along here. You just got a couple of those little snack bars. Boon chic, as they're called in Korean. You got a couple of those right here. Boon chic, by the way, boon means like minute, chic means like meal. And it's usually things like soup, ramen, kimbap, bibimbap. Actually, the pictures right there kind of show you what you'd expect from Pyeongtaek. So if you are hungry, see there's Parati. If you're hungry, you got here. It's usually like 5,000 won, maybe 6,000 won a meal. Pretty cheap. So you've got what, Appa, Pyeongtaek. Oh, sorry, Oppa. Oppa's like means, well, yeah, it is Appa. Appa means like daddy. Yeah, you got another Pyeongtaek restaurant here. Followed by Always Breakfast. That's a new place that popped up recently. If you are looking for breakfast, it's a place to come to. Let's get a better shot of it. There you go, Always Breakfast. All right, I gotta show you where the South Korean Irish pub is. Then I gotta show you the new watering holes. My apologies for getting undistracted here. See, right over here, where my finger's pointing, it's called Maloney. Maloney's South Boston Pub. Yeah, you know, we're in Korea, in particular Pyeongtaek, so I find it ironic it's the South Boston Pub. Maybe the South Korean, authentic Korean Boston Pub. But anyway, hey, there's a Boston Pub here. And your face on present. There's another place down here. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little bit. Called Revolution. Or Revolution, something like that. That's another pub. Anyway, we're gonna go around the corner. Vape Star. Oh wow, Moon Rabbit's Korean Barbecue. That is new. Surprise, surprise. So check this out. So there's Parati. You got the, what is it, the Maxim? Here's the road. That's the new VFW, right? They're on the second floor, or third floor, or whatever the case may be. Under La Suncia Italiana? I don't know, but they're supposed to have a good breakfast for about $10 on Sundays between about 9:30 to 11. They have like an all-you-can-eat breakfast. And I know that because I got, again, co-workers. The fact, the very guy suggested I made this video was telling me about what the VFW has. So go check it out. Now, over here at Maxim, there used to be 3 clubs. Live a Little, and Spot Spot and Touch Touch. I used to live at Parati, and I gotta tell you, it kind of sucked. Because at Spot Spot and Touch Touch, there was always, the MPs were always there. There was a fight, brawls, something going on. And you think being high up, high rise, you wouldn't hear it. Nah, all that sound would carry up there every night. It sucked, I'll be real. But what happened is Maxim came along, those got torn down. And so now let's look where they've relocated. Or at least Live a Little. Live a Little is relocated here. And it actually is a better location. It's not as, you don't have as much resin stuff here. So, which is kind of cool. It's got a bigger building, a nicer facility, works out. Now, Touch Touch and Spot Spot, I have not seen anywhere around here. So I could not tell you where they went to. And something else I should just go ahead and update you on while I'm doing this video. It's not a watering hole, but all right, Nazer Kebab had Nazer Kebab the restaurant and Nazer Kebab delivery. And I guess Nazer Kebab the restaurant was not making the money, so it is now the Red Onion restaurant. And I have not eaten here, it just popped up. You know, again, things change here so much, it's hard to keep track of everything. You know, I might cover a video and I might say this is the Red Onion. Don't be surprised in 3 weeks it's closed and another restaurant pops in. They just do that around here. Nonetheless, you got the Red Onion. We got Coffeeville, Made Man. Okay, so I've showed you those places. Now I'm gonna show you, I think it's a couple more places and we'll be done with this video. Stand by. Yeah, okay, I'm back. So something I should have pointed out was Wild Ones used to be, I think, where Crazy Vape is. And of course they moved all the way at the beginning, where I began this video. That's where they relocated. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. All right, see, we're on the same street where I started this at, and all this stuff's torn down. We're gonna go up here. Now, I think there's a couple places that relocated up here, But here's the point about this. This place is rapidly changing, okay? And a lot of these old establishments here, they've kind of like come under the scrutiny of USFK over the years. Like Spot and Touch. They had to be kind of like off limits. So, oh, there's Three Stooges, by the way. If you were a fan of Three Stooges, it's now on the second floor right above the Wolfhound. Just an FYI. You've got the Love Church here, Love Baptist Church. Wolfhound, they do have some decent Korean Irish food, and I kind of like going there once in a while with some friends. Got a good, the Gorilla beer is good. But anyway, there's Three Stooges. Bonnie's, I believe, is new. Definitely 101 Wings and all that. But anyway, back to my point. These places have been coming under scrutiny and they've been knocked off limits so much. Don't be surprised. Oh, JJ's Diner. Don't be surprised if they've closed shops intentionally and just rebranded themselves as something like this. So that way they can have a clean record. And nobody's gonna miss it because there's so many popping up, you know. If you're a longtime resident here, you'll find out where your favorite watering hole went because you'll find out who the owners are. And the owners will tell you the story. I also got a lot of contractor friends and Army Reserve friends who, they've lived in this area for years. So they know the scoop about who owns who, where's it gone, etc., etc. See, JJ's, it's not a watering hole, but she used to be over there. See, you had it torn down, opened up to a much nicer shop. All right, anyway, I wanted to just give you all that update. See, look at this, more buildings. Guacamole, and there's some guys that like that place. Improvement over the old, but how long will these buildings actually last themselves? Probably not too long. All right, anyway, that's just a short update video about where's your favorite watering hole, where to go to. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, and see you later. Bye.